Hello, good morning, afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's not about games. It's not about cheesy lines or playing pretend. If you want to get the woman you truly desire and make her fall in love with you, it begins with one thing: becoming the man who doesn't chase love, but attracts it. Confidence, clarity, and character, that's what pulls her in. Let's break it down. Become magnetic, not desperate. The foundation of attraction isn't found in the chase. It's found in desperation signals to a woman that you lack confidence, direction, and stability, traits that are fundamentally unattractive. On the other hand, a man who is centered, self-assured, and focused on building his life becomes naturally magnetic. A magnetic man doesn't beg for attention, he commands it silently. It's in the way he walks into a room without trying to impress. It's in how he holds eye contact without flinching, and how he can be completely content in his own company. Women are wired to be drawn towards strength, and that strength doesn't scream, it radiates. So how do you become magnetic? Start by developing your sense of purpose. What drives you? What are you building? When you're aligned with something bigger than yourself, your energy changes. You don't chase, you attract. You don't manipulate, you inspire. Invest in your personal growth. Improve your physical health, emotional intelligence, and financial stability. Surround yourself with high-value people. Make solitude your ally, and you can be happy on your own. You'll never settle out of loneliness, and that's when women take notice. You're not another guy seeking validation. You're a king building his empire. Queens are drawn to kings. Communicate like a king. Most men talk to be heard. Few talk to connect, and even fewer know how to listen. Communication is where attraction deepens. A woman may be initially drawn to your appearance, but it's how you make her feel that keeps her. When you communicate like a king, you make space for her voice. You're not waiting for your turn to speak, you're present. You ask questions that matter. What drives you? What's something no one has ever asked you before? This depth is rare, and rare stands out. Avoid surface-level conversations that go nowhere. Learn the art of emotional curiosity. When she opens up, don't rush to fix, just listen. Validate, reflect back what she's feeling. This builds emotional intimacy, the real key to our heart. Also, be mindful of your non-verbal communication, the tone, posture, eye contact. They all speak louder than your words. A man who controls his tone, stays calm in conversation, and uses silence with intention is far more powerful than a man who talks endlessly. God, speak your truth with clarity, set boundaries with grace, and most importantly, lead conversations with purpose, not performance. Women fall for men who communicate with strength and soul. Cultivate masculine energy. Masculine energy isn't toxic, it's necessary. But true masculinity isn't about controlling others, it's about controlling yourself. It's the calm and the chaos, the grounded presence that brings stability. Masculine energy is assertive, not aggressive. It's structured, yet adaptable. It leads, but doesn't dominate. When a woman feels this energy, it allows her to soften, to trust, to open, to follow your lead. You cultivate masculine energy through discipline, through choosing purpose over pleasure, through waking up early to pursue your mission, through holding firm to your principles even when it's inconvenient. Women are drawn to men who don't fold under pressure, who maintain emotional control, and who make decisions with confidence. To be masculine is to be reliable. It means taking responsibility not just for your life, but for the emotional container you create with a woman. She wants to feel safe, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. Your masculine presence is what gives her that safety. You don't become masculine by faking it, you become it by living it. Step into the role as a leader in your work, your relationships, and your life. That's the energy that ignites real attraction. Work on yourself relentlessly. Man who's constantly improving himself becomes impossible to ignore. Women are instinctively drawn to growth, ambition, and strength. If you're serious about attracting the right woman and keeping her, you must first commit to becoming the right man. Self-development is your secret weapon. It means hitting the gym not just for aesthetics, but for discipline. It means reading books that sharpen your thinking, building skills that increase your value, healing old wounds so you don't bleed on someone who didn't cut you. Walk into a room and having done the inner work, people can feel it. You're not looking to be safe, you're solid. And women respect that energy deeply. This also means creating a life so fulfilling that it doesn't need a partner but welcomes one. You should have goals, routines, habits, and passions that light you up from the inside. That inner fire is what makes you stand out. You're not trying to be her world, you're already your own world. And that's what invites her in. Self-mastery doesn't happen overnight, but it's the process of building yourself day after day that turns you into a man who naturally attracts high-quality women. Set standards and boundaries. The most attractive men are the ones who don't tolerate disrespect from anyone. Why? Because boundaries signal self-respect, and self-respect is sexy. Setting boundaries isn't about control, it's about clarity. It's about knowing what you will and will not accept, and holding to that regardless of how beautiful or charming she is. A man with no boundaries is a man who is easily manipulated. A man with strong boundaries commands respect. Women will test your emotional strength, not to break you, but to see if you're stable. Will you fold to pressure? Will you abandon your values for attraction? Yes, you've already lost her. Standards determine the quality of your relationships. If you tolerate drama, lies, or disrespect, that's on you, not her. Protect your energy. Speak up when something feels off, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything that costs you your dignity. The man who draws the line with confidence becomes the man who will respect, admire, and pursue. Show consistency, not just charm as fun or as pleasing. Consistency, on the other hand, builds trust, and trust is the foundation of any lasting connection. In the beginning, she's watching, not just how you treat her on day one, but how you show up after week 2, or 3, or challenge number 5. She's observing your reliability, your emotional steadiness, your follow-through. Anyone can put on a mask for a few days, but only the consistent man shows his true character. That means calling when you say hello, showing up when she needs you, being honest even when it's uncomfortable. Consistency also means maintaining your standards even when you're emotionally invested. It's easy to be firm in the beginning, but will you remain grounded when feelings are involved? That's what makes you rare. Don't just win her over. Keep her feeling safe, seen, and prioritized, not through grand gestures, but through small daily actions. Your consistency tells her, I'm not here to play games. I'm here to build something real. That's how love takes root, not in charm, but in character. The truth is, you can't make a woman love you, but you can become the kind of man she can't help but love. When you lead with strength, live with purpose, and love with authenticity, she'll see it, feel it, and fall for it. Don't become someone for her. Become someone for yourself, and the right woman will recognize it instantly.